As many of you know, K-pop has become a global phenomenon, and with that comes the attention of big brands and companies looking to cash in on its popularity. While having K-pop idols as brand ambassadors can be a great marketing strategy for these companies, it certainly raises concerns about the exploitation of underage idols, and recently there have been calls from Korean parents to put an end to the practice of underage K-pop idols becoming brand ambassadors for luxury brands. These parents argue that young idols are being overworked and are setting unrealistic standards for normal people, which is especially harmful when their audience includes children. On the other hand, many netizens argue that this is a great opportunity for these idols to increase their profile and a huge stepping stone to bigger and better opportunities. So, where do we stand on this issue? Should the industry allow underage idols to become brand ambassadors for luxury brands, or do companies have a responsibility to put an end to it altogether? In this video, we're going to delve deep into this controversial topic, so get ready to dive into the headlines. Got your popcorn? Great, let's go. K-pop stars are some of the most popular celebrities in the world, and in recent years there has been an ever-increasing trend of underage K-pop idols becoming brand ambassadors for luxury brands and houses. While this has raised the brand recognition and net worth of these young stars, it has also raised concerns among some parents who worry that their children are being exposed to adult lifestyles at a young age. As brands feature more and more K-pop stars as their models, we may start seeing a big effect on middle and high school students who tend to copy the fashion of their idols. Some parents are even finding it financially challenging as their children increasingly want products like designer sneakers, cosmetics, and wallets. In fact, according to a recent story by Bloomberg News, Korea has the greatest per capita consumption of luxury items in the world. This is in part because of the growth of social media and well-known celebrities, particularly K-pop singers promoting luxury brands. Although there are worries about how this will affect the next generation of K-pop fans, it is important to remember that these young brand ambassadors have huge benefits for luxury companies. For one, with a growing international fan base, by partnering with young K-pop idols, these brands can increase brand visibility and recognition. According to Bain & Company, by 2030, Gen Alpha and Generation MZ, Millennials and Gen Z, will contribute to 80% of global luxury fashion brand sales. Therefore, as high-end companies target a younger and younger market, the practice of picking teen idols who can appeal to this rising demographic as brand ambassadors will probably continue. In the end, getting young teen stars to model for luxury brands has pros and cons. Although it gives great benefits to luxury companies, it undeniably also promotes unnecessary consumption among Korean middle and high school children who aren't paying for it out of their own pocket money, causing financial difficulties for some parents. While luxury brands have to take seriously the potential impact of their partnerships, parents have to take the initiative to help their kids develop responsible spending habits, especially when it comes to expensive items. If the issue is a problem for parents, then it is crucial for parents to talk openly and honestly with their kids about the drawbacks of excess spending. Furthermore, parents can stress the value of a positive body image and self-acceptance to provide a balanced viewpoint, because many of these high-end brands promote unrealistic beauty standards that may have a negative influence on their young customers. Lastly, parents can help their kids build their critical thinking skills by teaching them how to assess the messages they see in advertising. Not all that is shown in ads is true or attainable, as advertisements are glorified versions of reality. By teaching critical thinking, children can develop a healthy skepticism towards manipulative marketing tactics, which will help them make more informed decisions when it comes to purchasing luxury goods even later in their lives. That being said, there are several benefits to becoming brand ambassadors for the young rising star. One of the main benefits is that it can help raise the idols and K-pop industry's entire profile. When idols are chosen to represent a company, it can boost their opportunities and exposure, allowing them to achieve their goals and dreams in life. Also, it can help in spreading Korean culture to a larger audience since these celebrities are working to promote the country by promoting Korean music and celebrating Korean values. In the end, it is up to the parents of the teen idol whether or not to allow them to serve as brand ambassadors luxury products. Before making the choice, they and the company have to be careful, think about risks and benefits, taking note of not just the financial benefits, but also the emotional effects on the star. The issue of the working conditions of child idols, which has recently been receiving attention due to claims that these artists are underpaid and overworked, is also linked to this issue. Fans have long known about K-pop idols often work on their days off and put in about 12 hours per day, 7 days a week, without receiving paid vacations. Even the South Korean government has had to take some steps to protect young idols. But there is still much to be done to promise their security so they can enjoy their youth. Most recently, the Korean government passed the Lee Prevention Law to regulate underage K-pop idols. The law was the name of singer Lee Seung-gi, who for decades was severely exploited by his management company. Several of the measures in the law are meant to protect minor idols. For instance, the law sets limits on the number of hours that minor idols can work and requires that management companies give financial information to minor idols. Furthermore, the law bans management companies from over-sexualizing, exploiting, or forcing young idols to work in unsafe conditions. While the Lee Seung-gi Prevention Bill has had mixed reviews from the K-pop community, some say that it doesn't go far enough to police the industry as a whole. It is clearly a major leap in the right direction toward creating a more responsible and sustainable genre. The Lee Seung-gi Prevention Law acts as a reminder that the K-pop industry is a business, and that companies have to be held responsible for their actions, although it remains unclear what its lasting impacts will be. By supporting companies that treat their idols with respect and speaking out against companies that take unfair advantage of stars, fans can also help to make K-pop a safer space for everyone. In the end, whether to allow underage K-pop idols to become brand ambassadors for massive European luxury brands is a complex choice that calls for carefully weighing possible pros and cons. While there may be benefits such as promoting Korean culture and boosting the K-pop industry's profile, there are also concerns about the impact that these kinds of jobs take on the idols and the type of message that is going to be sent to middle-class or even low-income children of the same age. Working together to protect underage minors regardless of whether they work in the entertainment industry or not, and to give them the chance to enjoy childhood while pursuing their own goals is super important for parents, the government, the K-pop industry, and fans. What do you think about this subject? Do you think that it is right from a moral standpoint for young celebrities to work as symbols for luxury fashion brands? Have you ever been persuaded to buy a designer item by the brand ambassador? Please share your ideas and opinions in the comment section provided below. We would love to hear your thoughts. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more thought-provoking content on the world of K-pop. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.